Hi there. I'm Auntie Patricia of the AuntiePatricia for President campaign. And what I want to say is I'm Auntie Patricia and I approve of all the whistleblowing that's going on. I love whistleblowers. And I think that if everyone was simply honest and open and forward and forthright, and there weren't a lot of secrets in this world, the world would be a much better place. People would be healthier and happier, and they wouldn't be doing what they don't love to do. And there wouldn't be a big fat problem with money and food and shelter and clothing and weather and all those different things. Because if everyone was perfectly honest, they would have to admit, with maybe the exception of the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, maybe the Morgans, those guys, the 13 bloodlines, with the exception of those people who seem to love the game Monopoly and love to figure out ways to accumulate all the cash in the world and to subjugate all the people in the world, with the exception of those families, those people. Everyone would be so much better off if they simply admitted that they don't care to play this game. I remember when I was a kid, and I didn't like to play the game of Monopoly. And yet, the guys in my family and across the street, they would play it. And so just for the sake of companionship, I would play along, but I never enjoyed it. And it was just not something that was fun for me or exciting for me or rewarding or fulfilling for my heart. It was just a game, and it's still just a game. And to me, it's absolutely ludicrous that there are grown people who take this game so very seriously that to make profits, they would fund both sides of a conflict. And so they would encourage countries to start wars and to help each other fight and to kill people, innocent people, in the meanwhile. And those innocent people are civilians and also the military, because the military doesn't deserve to have to go anywhere and to fight, to kill, and to be killed. That's not what they were trained to do in their childhood. In their childhood, they were taught, "Thou shalt not kill." So they are really going against the highest values of all of our societies. In every society it says, do not kill, do not harm, do not make afraid, just love one another, judge not, forgive, be good, be happy. So I would like to encourage us to go back to our very basic natures and our very basic values, and that is to just return to what is good and beautiful and true in everyone. That is our love nature, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to cultivate that and to learn how to feel love so much that that's all that we want to express to other people, not anger and hostility and terrorizing them and hurting them in any way, not lying, not cheating, not stealing. Those are not our values. So I don't know how things have gotten so badly off track, but I think that we're going to explore that and investigate that in this AuntiePatricia for President campaign. And we're going to find out, what's really going on this planet. It was such a sweet, beautiful planet just a short time ago. People had happy families. They were not killing each other just randomly, although they did have guns and knives and things like that. It's like if they wanted to kill someone, they just killed one person for a purpose. They weren't just slaughtering people, except if they were doing genocide, committing genocide, and destroying entire populations so that they could steal their land and their resources. So that is what is continuing. In wars, the banks do fund both sides of every conflict so that they can collect interest from both sides, loan money, and then collect the interest. And it's a really dirty, 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 dirty business. So what I would like to do is encourage everyone to become truly honest, really sincere, come from their hearts. Do not allow yourselves to be manipulated by what's hip, what's cool, what's profitable financially, what might, bring you prestige or fame, but just to go back and be simple and true. And if you have a story to tell, please feel free to tell it below. Or there's a website called theshamecampaign.com, and I'll put a link down in the about paragraph. There's also a website called thoughtcrimeradio.net. I'll put the link to that down there. Check those websites out. See which one you think your story would be appropriate for. And then please send us your stories. We need all the whistleblowers we can get, and we honor honesty. So thank you so much. Signing off now. This is AuntiePatricia for President, and I'll see much more of you in the future.